Hi, welcome to episode 56 of the Zeens and Roger Crochet blogcast, blah blah blah. I'm Rosina, hello. How are you? You alright? I'm good. The camera has immediately switched off. I don't think it can handle the light on a bright day. Not sure. I haven't got a great deal, but I have got some stuff. I've got finished objects. My work in progress is my last commission on the books, and hopefully after that I can try new things, because at the moment I've realised that I'm C2C and Granny and that's it. I need to do something different, and I am doing. My scarf is different, and it's a good reminder that there's more to life than Granny. There's more to life than C2C. Got to move on. But yeah, I do have Granny to show you. Before I move on, before I start properly, I just want to say thank you very much for last episode's comments about Ravelry. Whilst we may not agree, or maybe we do agree. Oh, I just spilled my tea. It's good to engage in a non-confrontational way. I think the majority of the comments were done in a nice way, and I think that's good that we can be grown-ups and talk about it without losing our heads. It's good. So thank you very much for those comments. Yeah. So I'm not in a very with it mood today. I've got a headache for one. It's a bit warm outside, and I'm just generally a bit excitable. So I've got to chill out a bit. I'll just finish my tea and then I'll start some crochet and I'll probably calm down. And what have you been up to? You alright? I'm okay. At the beginning of the week, it's Friday today, at the beginning of the week I spent 2 days filming, editing and putting together tutorials for a Granny bag. See, told you Granny was on the cards. I'm going to put her on the back burner though. She's gone. That's it for Granny for a while. She comes out to play and then I get fed up just to go away again. She always creeps back though. But that took quite a while, so it ate into a lot of crochet time. So I haven't got as much to show, I suppose. And I am getting fed up with the repetitiousness of all the stuff I have been doing, even though I'm pleased with all the projects and stuff. I'll show you my finished Granny bag, because you've seen the body of it, but not it put together. But first, seeing as I'm working on this to try and relax, I am doing my scarf that I started talking about last episode. I've done a bit more. I don't know where I was last time. Probably up here somewhere. Maybe I've done that much, and now I've done that much. So it's cowl size, but that's not a cowl. It's not telling me it's a cowl. It's gonna be a scarf. And yep, no way do I have enough of the yarn that I initially set out with to make a long scarf. So it has become a true stash buster. It is a mega mix of many different brands, many different weights, and varying hues, varying shades. So for example, this is the Rico yarn that I was given by Rico, so I could test it out, which is lovely. But then here This is a Millimere Sport. This is double knit. This is Sport. I think this one's called Butterscotch. I can't remember what this one's called. But you can see they're completely different shades of yellow. But I'm just going to pretend I don't care. And if you're wearing this as a scarf, nobody's going to come along to go, "Oi, what do you think you're doing? Mixing your yarn brands and your colours." Nobody's going to do that. So I'm going to just do what I want, just bung them together. Because this isn't the same shade as this one, for example. One is definitely Stylecraft Life Special. Not Special. Stylecraft Life DK, whilst the other one is something else. I don't know what's something else. It might be a Signet one. I don't use Signet very often. I bought it once a few years ago. Might be that. That black is a double knit black against a Millimere Sport black. Does it matter? No. And I'm going to be introducing this. Oh my lord. This is going to be introduced instead of this. It'll be alright. It'll be fine. I think it's important to bust your stash every now and again and use up every single bit. And I mean right down to the last 3-4 inches. You need to just use everything you can and use these last 3 or 4 inches to sew in your ends. Use it all. Some projects just doesn't matter. I hope I like it when I've finished it. I love the stitch. I love it. A ripple with some bits, holes in, a holy ripple. But I'm just going to keep going. And I didn't work on it for about 7 days because I was sulking about running out of wool until it dawned on me that it didn't matter. And then once I got over it, I started just crocheting away. And I think it might well be one that reminds me of Stranger Things 3, because even in the semi-darkness I could crochet on this whilst watching. And I think that might be my association with this scarf now, because that is what I binge watched for a lot of making it. I've got a never-ending story in my head because of that show. But I mean, I love that song anyway because it's just beautiful. It's brilliant, brilliantly beautiful. My children don't think so because when I was singing it this morning at 8 AM, they told me to shut up. So, yeah, I'm not much of a singer, but okie pokey. So this is my sort of pleasure project right now. I've got so many other whips, I'll get to them when I get to them. Right, okay, moving on, onwards and upwards. There you go, it is done. I've made a bag, and this is the tutorial I did at the beginning of the week. It's for this bag. The tutorial shows you how to do the lining as well, in the only way I know how, which is kind of like, you know, a bit slapdash, a little bit cash. God, sorry, I'm such a loser today, it's unbelievable. I thought I had a sample somewhere. Yes, I do. The first tutorial, I work up this sample piece so that I show you how to do a granny and then how to join as you go, which is dead simple. So that's tutorial number 1. Then once you've done your join as you go grannies, I show you how to turn it into a bag. What's really annoying is that, yeah, I go on about eyeballing and how it's okay to like bodge a bit of crochet every now and again. So I eyeballed this bit when I made it, but I could have probably got away with making this bit wider because it's slip sliding in the handles. Don't tell my past self that I said that. It'll be okay, don't worry about it. But yeah. I don't know where my words have gone, sorry. Just holding it up. I really like it. It's smaller than my original granny bag that I did a while back. This is double knit as opposed to Aran weight, but it is 4 rounds, not 3. Sorry, Marcy. So this one, yeah, that much wider. Ooh, that much deeper. Same handles though, you know, same size handles. But you could... So it doesn't really matter how big your bag is what my point I think was going to be. Although I think I like this one better. It prompted me to have a rummage. It comes as no surprise. I know I'm a massive bag lady, but seriously, I have got so many. I've got this one as well. I've got this one out. C to C one. Another C to C one. That one's bigger, isn't it, than that one? It's deeper, I think. Not by much. They're fairly similar in size, aren't they? I made this, if you recall, I made this one for my son. He's rejected it because he doesn't like the grey at the top. Like the tiny weeny bit of grey, he's like, no, I don't like it. I don't want that. I don't like it either, have to say. Not my colours. He chose them all apart from the grey where I ran out, and that was enough to make him go, no, mummy. But that is my round bottom granny bag. I've got a pattern for that on my blog somewhere. It was initially published in Olin and, if you recall, that was maybe at the beginning of the year. I really like it. And my market bag. See, I was making that last week. Had I finished it? I don't remember if I'd finished this last week or if I was still making it. Whatever, I used every single scrap. So the handle is a bit shorter than I would otherwise have liked because I ran out of the one that's 100 grams in there. And my original bag's got a longer handle, you see. But that is a 50-gram ball of a cotton double knit, so it is going to be different to this 100-gram ball of Aran / chunky, I don't know what it is. Both are very usable for shopping sprees though. I've got a lot of bags. That, of course, is not all of them. I have several more. See, here's another one, which I don't use because I haven't lined it yet. This one desperately needs lining. It needs to be deeper as well. I think it's too shallow. Too shallow for a bag. Maybe I'll work on that design one day. Ooh. Bags. Not to mention all the project bags I've got. that aren't made of crochet but fabric. So many. So many. It's like, I don't think I'm the only person though. I really don't. I'm not alone in this. I bet you have loads too. Bet you're a bag lady. Bag man. Here's another one. This is new. It is made from hemp, which I think is pretty smart. I got sent this. This arrived in the post at the beginning of the week. I think there's a few more days until the launch for their Wool and the Gang new collection. But I'm going to tell you about it now because I thought it'd be another fortnight before I get a chance to. Hiding the project that is in there because I do have my commission. Let me tell you what they sent because it's rather exciting. It says, "Hey Rosina, thanks for being part of our Summer Riviera launch. We wanted to give you the full summer experience, so have teamed up with @Ren Skincare and Penguin Books to provide you with vegan, cruelty-free SPF, as well as Greta Thunberg's book." See, I'd never heard of Greta Thunberg until recently. Teenage activist, OMG. Sorry, dweeb alert again, sorry. We've also thrown in some exclusive Wool and the Gang merchandise, including a hemp bag and a custom postcard for you to send from your holidays. Enjoy. Love, Wool and the Gang. Here's the postcard that they've sent me, given me, so I can fill it out and send it, should I wish to. It reminds me of, I think it might be, where's my phone? Oh, it's over there. I can't remember the artist. I've got an art history degree and I can't remember any art history now. Who does that remind you of? There's a Matisse picture that's like that, but more vibrant with bright colours, but at a window. Is it Marc Chagall or something like that? Maybe I'm thinking. Don't know what I'm talking about anymore. No one is too small to make a difference. I should read this. I shall read that. This is the SPF they've sent. I've had a whiff. It's quite a pleasant smell. Cruelty free and vegan. It says it's got passion fruit in it, but it doesn't smell like passion fruit. It smells lovely, but I thought it smelled like rosemary and rose. Don't know. I shall be using it though. Ooh, lost the lid. They said, and of course I got some wool and a pattern. And surprise, surprise, it's a bag. It's called the Everyday Bag, and it's a market bag. So I'll be interested to know, and it's going to look like that. I'll be interested to know how it works up in comparison to my own one. And an improvement on the last kit I got. The hook now comes in a paper envelope, not plastic, which is fab. Metal hook, 4.5. A 4.5. But I think my tension is quite loose, so I'm going to go down to a 4 for this project. That's what I'm going to do. And I've got 2 balls of this, which is some hemp stuff. Riviera Blue. Everything's got a Riviera twist on it at the moment. I'll tell you more about something else that's got a Riviera twist on it. Maybe in about a month, I think. This is Riviera Blue, Wool and the Gang, Buddy Hemp Yarn. Buddy. Yeah, it's wise to go down to a 4 actually, because it says that you need a 3.5 for this yarn. So obviously, I mean, the pattern calls for a couple sizes bigger though, so I'm going to meet them in the middle. It's an interesting yarn. 45% organic cotton, 55% hemp. So they're going for natural ingredients, materials, sorry. Just trying to see, it's almost knitted. It's not got a twist on it. It's almost, yeah, kind of knit together in a strange way. I like it, and I think it will be perfect for a market bag. So I'm quite excited to start that. I think the launch of this stuff is, yeah, in a few days, but by the time you watch this, it might have already done. So I think that's what they sent me. I really like this bag though. It's cool. Perfect size. Just my kind of thing. A bag. So can you tell me not to make anything that's C2C or granny in the future, please? Can you please kick me up my bum and tell me to make something bloody well different? I don't know what's going on at the minute, but obviously I'm sort of finding it very hard to get out of this rut I'm in. Sometimes we need to change, don't we? Sometimes it's very easy just to stay as you are. Must do better. So I'm not wearing any, oh, no, that's a lie. I'm not wearing much makeup today, so I'm looking at my face going, oh. Just a little bit of, I put some highlighter there and there in the hopes that it would perk me up a bit, and mascara. God. It's the wrong time of day to record. This is my sleepy time. Not that I do go to sleep, but I just get sleepy. Drops lace mix. So it's a lace weight. I bought this flipping years ago. This has been in my cupboard 2, maybe 3 years or more. And I want to make a shawl with it. The Feeling Dotty shawl. Sorry about the aeroplane. But I'm not sure I want to use all 3 colours, and I'm not sure which one to choose for the main body of the shawl. It's a lace weight shawl, mostly all one colour, but the edging is, or can be different. So do I dare to go red for the whole thing, but maybe have a grey or pink and grey edge? Which one would you have as the main? Bit wishy-washy. Bit boring. Maybe the red is speaking to me and I could have a grey edge. Or a pink edge. So I can't make up my mind. But I got those out of stash because that's for the Feeling Dotty shawl by Sandra of Cherry Heart. Because the pattern was gifted to me for my birthday. I think by Penny. It was you, wasn't it, Penny? Sorry if it wasn't. But they feel very soft. What have they got in them? Why are they so soft? 70% alpaca, 30% silk. That's why. Oh, do you know what I did earlier? I have got a massive bag like there to there. You know, the ones where you suck out the air, backpack it. It's full of crochet samples. I need to photograph them all, and I think I'm going to do a sale. Because I've got a ridiculous amount of stuff, it's just overflowing from the cupboards. You keep it just in case. Just in case somebody has a query and needs to, once you, for example, if you're selling that pattern, if somebody's got a query, you might want to go to it and refer to it and see if you could make sense of what that query is, if you don't just from the top of your head or just by checking the pattern or whatever. So you keep the sample just in case. But I really don't think I need to. What I need to do is have a massive clear out. So I've got it all in one place. I think probably I'm going to wash everything because it's been sat in a cupboard for ages. Some of it for a long time. And then I might put it on Etsy and do it all as a sample sale, so everything is like half price or something. And what I'd be interested in is if you think that's a good idea. I've got a couple of blankets put aside to go to charity because I don't want to sort of, I think they're just so big and bulky. I don't think anybody, I think the postage would probably be too much on those, and I would like to donate some stuff to charity. But most of it, I can't remember what my point was. Most of it, yeah, I would quite like to sell. Anyway, oh yeah, my point. As crocheters, do you buy other crocheters' work? Is that something that you do? I did ask on Instagram a while ago, and people did say yes, because they might be makers of accessories or garments, and what they can't be bothered to do is make a big giant blanket. So they might buy a big giant blanket. Or maybe they only make blankets, but they would like to buy an accessory. I don't know. So be just good to get your thoughts on it as well. Just cause. So yeah, tutorials up on YouTube, and I put pictures and stuff on my blog, so feel free to go and have a look at those. If you would like to support my crochet journey, you know I don't like that schmaltzy stuff where people start calling life a journey. It's just living. If you would like to support my crochet journey, feel free to do so. You can do it by hitting the subscribe button, hitting the like button, leaving a comment, buying patterns on Ravelry, signing up to Patreon. Do what you like. That would be marvellous. Thank you very much. I do like hanging out with you. Gosh, it's awfully warm. Right, I think I should go and have a lie down maybe, not that I can. My eyes are very tired. I will see you again next time. Thank you very much. Hope you're alright. See you again. Cheerio. Bye bye. I'm just hiding in the toilet at the minute because I forgot to add a couple of bits, and the camera's wibbly wobbly because I'm holding it. So the next day, I still haven't edited yet. I'm going to do that next, but I'm writing a blog post about the hooks, so I wanted to tell you about that. I'll add it into the show notes as and when it's finished. Hopefully it'll be finished before I hit publish. And then also, I really should have remembered this, Heather from Keep Calm and Crochet On UK did an interview with me, and so I will link to the blog post on Heather's blog for that, so you can have a read if you want. It was lovely. I really enjoyed the questions she asked, and I think my answers were okay. I don't know, but I enjoyed that very much. So I thought I'd make sure you knew, so you could go and have a read. Okay, that's it. Cheers. Thanks.